Okay, they're a relatively new player, so it's not too bad. 11 hours on cloak, rocket. Win rate is pretty bad. It looks like all he does is rocket and cloak. Triple support. All right, kitten, pick one of the losses.
Third one.
This one. All right, Jesus saves. Let's see. Let's see what makes you. What puts you in elo hell? Okay. So right off the bat, he didn't use window. He has two windows, right? Okay. He had one window. He could have used it earlier. Alright, Loki saves his strange. Yeah, he got bubble. He didn't use bubble. He's saving bubble for himself by the looks of it. You want to use bubble as often as possible.
My time to shine.
See, he uses bubble for himself. He doesn't save it to save his teammates. He uses it for himself.
Your team's capture progress is past the halfway point.
You had Faye, get out. Now it's time to go cloak. You don't have to heal. You can go cloak right there. Could definitely go cloak right here, because nobody needs healing, right? No, they're all full HP. He could have swapped cloak, right? Window. The Thor lives. Incredible. He goes back into the fight, and he shouldn't. See now. Okay, it's okay. I think it just comes down to his cooldown management is really bad. You heard the Punisher ult on the right. I mean, at least this flanking. Wait, what is the Imbus at right now? He deletes him. You backed out of that fight, and you had, I'm pretty sure, you had Fade.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Why are you not ulting? Okay.
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
Behold the god of thunder!
He's doing the reload tech, but I don't think he's that fast.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture.
Right there. I heard someone. Oh, it's the Thor. He's coming this way. Okay. That's pretty loud.
Now, capture the mission area.
See, he bubbles himself. He doesn't bubble the team. That's like, I think that's the biggest mistake, is he's bubbling himself. He should bubble the team for sure. And now he's trying to save someone that requires no saving. His fox saved them. He went back into the fight. He could have just killed them from behind.
Judge, jury, executioner!
That's better.
Go into the punish hole. And then go in. No more punish hole. Go in. He's like all over the place.
They've almost got it! My time to shine. Pressing the hunt. Co-op time.
I'm sorry. He's... What was the Punisher at? Oh, he was right there.
I'm ready to put on a show.
Oh, he better not all that.
One down.
He doesn't need to ult this. Let them waste an ult. Now he can ult. Yep. Good, good, good. See, there you go. Now you have a Thor in your back line. Kill the Thor before your ult disappears.
Behold the god of thunder!
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner. My time to shine. Shields up.
So enemy, you just left the enemy Luna behind. You could have done that like 2 seconds earlier, right? Swap off because the Luna's right here, right? And you're right here. You could have swapped off the cloak, faded the Luna, windowed the Luna, right? Even the invis killed the Luna. They would have died much faster because you would have killed 2, right? With them having a white fox, that all shouldn't be going off at all.
You've captured more than half of the mission area.
Jury, executioner!
That's a poor ult. You should have just taken that. You should have just taken the thing up. Yep. Let me go back. Right there, you were already on the top. You could have just taken it back and you could have come up here. Right. So you could have still healed your team. You could have popped bubble right there in the middle. You could have walked over here this way before they saw you. Right?
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
He ain't gonna live that.
Still, I'm trying to help.
That's okay. You ain't gonna live that. It all comes down to not using bubble correctly. Like he's not bubbling like he should be. He's too afraid of bubble. Like he's too afraid to use his bubble on his teammates. Like he saves it for himself. Can I have an idea when they're gonna shoot? They won that match, right? Yeah. No, they lost that match.
There's still a chance to stop them. Feeling fantastic.
He's dead. It's the only one with an ult. And he has 2 ults. Good fate. Oh, never mind. Wait, why did his Invis shield himself? Bro. He could have ulted that. Could have ulted that. They would have wasted 2 ults. Like right there. He sees the rogue coming with the Spider-Man, right? You kind of have an idea that Spider-Man hasn't used ult, so you know he has ult. You use it preemptively, right? You would have shut down 2 ults. You could have faded that. Say your name wrong. Why did you imbecile? That okay, whatever. You're dead. You're gonna die. Oh, you live.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Never mind. You're dead. No fade. Could have faded. Didn't even know you were there. Oh my god.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
You're dead. Okay, and then here's my own match. This is a cloak and dagger on a GM lobby, and I start the fight with just me going a little bit of damage at the beginning, then I pull back as I see the enemy. And here what I did is I waited for the thing to finish his run, and then I hit him with my blanket. That way he will take extra damage and we will delete him faster. And then obviously I focus on healing. Okay, so then I see the magic engaging all the way in the top right corner, and so I use my bubble to try to reach him so he can get heals while he's still in the fight. And I'm still trying to use that middle ground as cover because I see the thing keeps coming back. My invis pulls back and I can see that he starts to lag, so I try to stay near him to give him some cover just in case he's experiencing some major lag issues. But notice how I still try to keep my magic alive, and so I just keep cycling my cooldowns between magic and the invis, since those are my two priorities right now.
once I notice that the Imbis is actually not gonna come back because it looks like they actually fully deceived, that's when I start pushing back up a little bit and try to keep the team alive as much as I can. So I use my ult to keep this fight neutral. Everybody starts using their ults like crazy. Notice how I try to keep the Namor and the Deadpool in the back, but I'm not chasing the kills. I'm just pushing them back so that my team can clean house while my ult is still active, and then I push with my team. Anytime I am in danger, I use bubble, but I try to keep everybody alive as much as possible. Notice I'm still only single healing because my Imbis has fully DC'd now. So now I pull back because I know that if I die, my team dies. So here I use the natural cover, which is the edge of the entryway. Try to keep the Namor from attacking me and the Deadpool. But also notice how I swap, try to throw some heals at my magic that's still doing God's work back there. I use bubble to heal myself, and then I push in with the Thor. And I try to keep my teams alive. They notice me, so the Hulk comes in. I use health pack. I blind him, and then I use my fade to keep him away from me, so my bubble can come back and I can use that. But notice how not only am I fighting the Hulk, but I'm also trying to throw some heals at my team. I see Rogue. We finish him off. I throw my bubble at the magic, and I push in with the team. Imbis returns, so we can actually go back to heal again, and we can push in with the team. So again, I'm trying to not only cycle my cooldowns, but also keep my magic alive, since that is my priority now, since he is actually doing God's work. Again, I keep throwing my bubble every time I see them. I don't just save them for myself because I have my fade. If I didn't have fade, I would use my bubble for myself and then fade. But yeah, just wait until they just do poke damage right now. Just wait until they come back. I actually don't use my ult first on this fight, just because we have Imbis, and what they have, Imbis kind of counters a little bit better than I do. Because if they group wall ulted, my ult will take a second or two, while Imbis will be able to keep the team alive. I actually managed to fade on time, and so I saved my Imbis. And then I ult this one, because they used one of the support ults and they had nothing. And this one, I see Rogue kill two of them, so then I chase the Namor for the kill. Since my Rogue killed two, I was like, okay, I can safely stay back here. I won't be stuck. I fade the Namor. No, I'm sorry, not the Namor, the Jeff, and that was a perfect save because I also saved my Rogue.
The current